Hello everybody, this is Robert and I'm going to explain to you in this video how to use OneNote inside Linux. I really like Linux, but as far as I know, Microsoft OneNote is the best note-taking program. I wish I was wrong. I wish I could find a program that is as full-featured as Microsoft OneNote. But unfortunately, right now, all I know is OneNote really is the best for Linux. So let me show you how we use OneNote inside of Linux. And we're going to use this a lot in my classroom for all my students. Simply push the Windows button or the super key and then type in VIR VirtualBox, and we're going to click on well, I have mine running already, so I'll shut down my machine right now, and let me go ahead and click on Start, and with Windows 10 just click on Start, and Windows 10 will open inside your Linux, and if you have the workstation that meets the requirements recommended in class, or if I built it for you, you have 12 GB of RAM, and this VirtualBox is going to take up 4 GB. So you could have lots of things running in the background. Well, it looks like I have to update a little update. And you know what? When you're using Windows 10, it doesn't know that it's inside another computer. It thinks that it's all by itself in its own computer. So it's a great thing, virtual boxes and stuff, and it will help us to keep using Linux and OneNote together. Before we start, it might be important for you to start your VPN if you're in China, because sometimes in China, Microsoft is blocked, and the Chinese China has chosen to sometimes block all other countries. So sometimes you can't really use the internet in China very well. And because OneNote in our classroom, we actually store our projects on the cloud, and we save our notebooks, our class notebooks. We save them on OneDrive, and we save them in the cloud. Because of that, it's a very good idea to start your VPN, if you're using a VPN, before you start your Windows 10 VirtualBox. Okay, that way you could get a good solid connection to the real internet, right? Okay, we got these updates. I'm going to pause this real quick here. Why this updates? Okay, so here we go. We're getting our Windows 10 started finally after all those updates. I guess that was just a second for you because I paused it. And when Windows 10 starts, we're in our own virtual box here, and you can copy and paste from Linux to Windows 10 and Windows 10 to Linux. So whatever you right click and copy, it's just like you paste anything else, right? We enabled that. So go ahead and log into your Windows 10, and for all the workstations that come in my class that students have from me, you can dual boot into Windows 10. So the OneNote and the notes that you use in Linux will be exactly the same as the notebook that you use inside of Windows 10. And if you're going to put something Chinese like QQ or something, I'd say run it inside your virtual box. Don't run it in your real Windows, because all these Chinese programs, they often have backdoors, and they compromise your system security, and they poison your DNS and stuff like that. So whatever Chinese programs you're going to run it inside a virtual box. So, and then you have your OneNote here, and you just click Start and use it as normal. Now, I just want to tell you, you can see the internet's connected down here. You want it when you first start, especially if you're using Windows 10 and then you switch back to Linux and you open up OneNote here or using another computer. You need to make sure that your notebooks are synced. So So right click on it, and you see down here notebook sync status. You can click on that and you can see your notebooks, and it tells you that there you could click on sync all, and all your notebooks will be syncing in the correct status, and you can see your current status. And you want to do that. You want to make sure you sync your notes. Synchronize, that means make sure that you have the same copy on your computer here that you have on your Windows 10 installation or on your other computer somewhere. So that's it. That's how we use it. And to close your virtual station, you can shut it down like normal, or you could just click on the red X and it says power off the machine. And you should let it sync and stuff before you power it off, but I'm gonna turn mine off right now. And that's how we use OneNote in our class. And in Windows 10, it's the same way. I'm not going to make a video for that. But there will be another video that explains how the students use OneNote and how we use it together in the classroom. And I will post that video up there. And if you have any questions about using OneNote in Linux, please ask me in the comments, or send me a message, or ask me in the classroom. And I'll see you guys later. Enjoy. Bye-bye.